I'll tell you what, there are some tough subjects out there uh, as it holds to the Bible, and I agreed to get into a couple of them and just to see because there's stuff in there that is very very hard to come to terms with, and stuff that's very very difficult to agree with. Um, Above all, like rape, murder, and war, and the things that people believe that God directs His people to do, the things that um, common understanding is just very very difficult to swallow, and it seems like that it has an odd morality to it. So let's just dig in without further ado. There are no concordance results for rape in the King James Version. That's kind of strange. Dictionaries. International Standard. Looks like we're having to do something different here. Crimes, punishments. What was weird, I found um, what was it that how did I find it? Google. So it's like rape isn't directly in the Bible. Is that what we're looking at here? Lexiconic. Grapes. Scrape. Okay. Crimes and punishment. Capital offense. The Levite's concubine. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and the man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die. But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death. For as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. For he found her in a field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her. Okay. I think what happens further up, if a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto her husband, and a man find her in the city, and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not, being in the city, and the man, because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife, so thou shalt put away evil from among you. So I think the idea, it's kind of twofold here in this, if what I understand is correct, um, that she has an obligation to fight back and to cry out, and if she doesn't, then that's a bad thing and worthy of death according to this law of Deuteronomy. Um, where that's terrible is, I mean, that's got to be a very fearful event, and I can understand the criticisms um, of saying, hey, that's just not right. But I think it goes to show and empower perhaps just how serious it is to fight back against something like that, and to not have it be somehow consensual. I don't know. It's a little vague here. You know what I mean? I don't. I don't know. Let's see. Fornication. What's this Levite's concubine thing? Apparently, this is some sort of a story. Um, but the men would not hearken to him, so the man took his concubine and brought her forth unto them, and they knew her, and abused her all night until the morning. When the day began to spring, they let her go. Okay. Behold, here's my daughter a maiden, and his concubine, them I will bring out now, and humble ye them. Oh, okay. This is... Okay, this is around, this is the story of, um, oh, what is that? You know, where the guy's wife turns into salt when the angels go to the town first? Yeah. What was that guy's name? Anyway, make a long story short, in this, I actually found this first thing funny. Um, the first time that I read the Bible, I found the oddest things amusing. Now, as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men in the city, certain sons of Belial, beset the house round about, and beat at the door, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know him. As in, a bunch of dudes came to the house to have sex with this other dude. And to make a long story short, like I warned earlier, instead he sends one of his concubines out to let them have her. Behold, here is my daughter, a maiden, and his concubine. Them I will bring out now, and humble ye them, and do with them as they seeth good unto you. But unto this man do not do so a vile a thing. But the man would not hearken to him, so the man took his concubine, and brought her forth unto them, and they knew her and abused her all night until the morning. And then the day began to spring, they let her go. What's interesting, this is the town that God smote, and a lot of people are criticized that the host of this house, um, they think it wasn't right that he offered such a thing. Um, but he was in a tough position of having an angel inside of his house, and I mean, this is a story about a flawed individual, you know, and so it's not like a holy way to be type thing. I mean, obviously the guy has a concubine, which isn't a morally correct thing. All right, well, we're going to hold it there for now and sort of take this step by step. I sort of stumbled through this, but I wanted to kind of get an idea of where you guys wanted to go with this and what we may be able to come up with. I'm also interested in hearing your thoughts. We'll catch you tomorrow on the next dose.